Alright, week 2. Let's see what I can do, baby. Alright, let's get it. Let's get it.
You know, young rich niggas.
Happy Saturday, y'all. Let's get it in, y'all. Cheers. Cheers, fam. Happy Saturday.
Raindrops, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot box. Fucking on your bitch, shit, dot. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. This ain't from nothing to something, nigga. I don't turn nobody with the trick. Nobody roll up the gang and they come in the gang. Call me a river, get you with some shit. Bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with the ooze. My niggas is savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. My bitch is bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with the ooze. My niggas is savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's the Vikings going up against the Egyptians. With that sitting out to make themselves
I'm Larry, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2. We've got a good one here between the Minnesota Vikings and the Memphis Egyptians.
Courtside with a bad bitch, and I'm sitting in the I'm young and rich plus a bullshit. I'm not stupid, so I keep it loose. Backers on backers on my money, my back, hey. You niggas got a low act. We from the back,
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
In the ashtray, you bitches just mad and smash that. Hop in the gun, have a drag. I'm in your break at the
It's
bath.
complete to the quarterback. 7 yards, and pick up on the pitch and catch. Good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's a post-up play. That's what we like to call it. Get them in the rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they make a kid. Once that's completed, then you just keep going from there. Build the confidence elevates.
Final spot at the 44. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he should, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open, put the receivers in a bunch, maybe you move some motion, maybe you put him on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you got a better matchup. Every now and then the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even everyone keep an eyes on him.
That's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
How about the suicide with the ooh? I pull up. How about what all of the I'm cooking, I'm whipping into a rock I brought it some west, I told them to shop it all at the pop-up. These bitches they fucking so thick and they bustin' for Instagram, get your child
Right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met the young quarterback, the veteran, it doesn't matter. We have a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right? But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build confidence. Betters the game.
Especially crucial here on the road. He's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They yards in to pick up there, and it moves the sticks. How about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
We got 30s and 100 rounds too. My bitch is bad and bullshit bad. Cooking up with a ooze. My niggas is bad.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
These niggas watching, I swear to God, they be like clowns.
They go play
till I fuck on my clothes.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Ooh, fuck on my crew, cause the money come right out the grooves. Trying to move. What come wrong?
And he's going to be brought down just shy of 5 at the 6.
All of these niggas, they
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal.
Talking about cutting down the distance, allowing offenses to expand their play ball from the second into the third. Just about anything. Oftentimes, she talks down to the sheet, sees a short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Waking up right to your teeth.
First down here after the
that paper like whiskey. Yeah, getting that chicken with blue cheese. Yeah, body so fat I got college smoking. I swear to God, that be that blue shit. You know, we don't get running. Yeah, we is not easy. Dropping with something like movie. Someone's on that country.
Wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins. Getting a big sack.
Cooking up dope in the cook pot. You came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't tell nobody to pull the trigger. I love the gang and they come in the gang. Call me your river, I'm bad.
Shotgun snap is now lifted through.
My niggas is sad.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. And so far, very nice, methodical opening drive.
My niggas is sad.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This opening drive has taken them to the 2, but now they come up on a 3rd and goal. Now they'll run it on the taunts. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. He loses 5 full yards to bring up 4.
Now, 4th down, we know the difficulty factor goes way up. We know it would be a disappointment for them to just kick a field goal here after driving all the way down the field. But I also know one other thing. It'd be a bigger disappointment to come away with no points.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
Why you pull these niggas hard? Why you chopping so hard? Is it cause you a chop star?
Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he's able to get this one out to midfield across the 40.
You know, so we really don't have no old one.
Here. This is just a pretty simple drag route.
You're exactly right, Brandon. Instead of throwing it downfield, they just throw it underneath and let the receiver do the work.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot box.
Second down now after the pass completion.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot box. Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot box. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, cooking up dope in the pot.
If this offense is going to win today, certainly the running back will be a key piece.
All of the gang and they come in the gang. Call me you river, cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas is savage, roof. Got better than 100 rounds too. My bitch is bad and blue. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas is savage, roof. You got better than 100 rounds too.
It'd be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be running,
We saw
a college route in the NFL there. Just put the zone, find the dead zone, and find the first down. That's what he just did.
I swear to these niggas is on me. The hate and the devil keep jumping me. Back on me, keep me company. We need the wrong. Pull up and goes. My diamonds are chosen. Holding the phone with no holster. With the ruler, diamond cool. Only fun on the not a ruler. Dabbing on them like the usual. Damn, match you with the freaking boo. Side with a bad bitch. Then I say let you do boo. I'm living rich plus some bullshit. And I want to do what you do. So records and records and records. So my money making my back. You niggas got a low accent. We from the looks, yeah, definitely. Just nothing was last there. Hopping the little dreams. I did the burst of the barrel. Raindrops, drop top, smoking, no cooking, no hot bar. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, toss it open the pop. You can have it up in the something, nigga. I don't know what nobody with the tree, nobody. All of the gang and they come to me. Call me you with the with I'm shaking the bad, backing up, cooking up, go with the ooze. My niggas is savage, ooh. Got 30s and 100 rounds too. My bitch is bad, cooking up, go with the ooze. My niggas is savage, ooh. Got 30s and 100 rounds too. Drop, money, out of space, kid, cuz, introduce me to your bitch, white, I'm always hanging with students. I need posted somewhere. I'm always hanging with students. I need posted somewhere. I'm always hanging with students. I need posted somewhere. Still be playing like pots and pans. Coming with Ratatouille. One with that sound, call me boo. When I'm off that show, me boo. Ice on my neck on the coolest. How about the suicide with the ooze? Ice on my neck on the coolest. How about the suicide with the ooze? Ice on my neck on the coolest. How about the suicide with the ooze? I pull up. How about with all of the drugs and the cool-ups? I'm cooking, I'm whipping into a rock cut, let it lock up. I'm running some racks, I told them go shopping and spend it all at the pop-up. These bitches, they fucking so thick and they bustin' for Instagram, get your car up. Oh, that way. Front on the track like a Segway. Yeah, that way. Front on the track like a Segway. That way. Front on the track like a Segway. Yeah, that way. I used to trap out of Subway. Yeah, that way. That nigga trap with the AK. That way. That code, get it done, Mason. Raindrops, drop top, cooking the hot bar. When you're cooking on your bitch, shit, dope in the crock pot. From nothing to something, nigga. I find that nobody green the tree, nobody gangin', they come to the call me you river, my shit is bad, cooking up with a boost. My niggas is savage, we got buildings up, my bitch is bad, cooking up with a boost. My niggas is savage, we got buildings and 100 rounds too. Yeah. Back to the ball, back to the play. These niggas watching, I swear to God, they be like clowns. Hold like my flows, my foot like my clothes. People coming with nose. Ooh, on my crew. Cause the money come out of the rules. Let the worry, bitch, got no rules. Who come running? 50 days. All of these niggas, they hate me. Try to trick you again. Go to strip club and get right. So much money in these ways. Tell 100,000 in your face. Put 300 bucks on this. Man, her today. She talk to me like she good. Go to sleep in the jacuzzi. Yeah, waking up right to a two-piece. Yeah, checking that bitch like whiskey. Getting that chicken. That pussy, you know you want it. Yeah, we's not losing. Try to play your song, it ain't moving. Some of the ones that you choose. Drop top, cooking the hot box. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, I'm dumping the car. We came from nothing to something, nigga. All of the gang and they come and get gang. Cover you, river, you think it's bad and bullshit. Backing up, cooking up with a bullshit. My niggas is sad. We got thudders 100 rounds too. My bitches is bad and bullshit. Cooking up with a bullshit. My niggas is sad. We got thudders 100 rounds too. I just better like that.
We'll get a timeout here for an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. 10 yards still left on second down. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
One of the feature points in the end route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws or better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he gets receiver hit and hit hard.
So here we go, a third down after the second down pass completion. They'll come out and the pistol. First down yardage before he's blocked in just outside the 10 at the 11. Cool under pressure right there. Escaping the target. I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket. And they'll do it on purpose. I think they'd be a breakdown. Just like they move. And they know how to fix the defense. Because a lot of times you get blasted coverage in the secondary. I think you're exactly right. It wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open because of his movement.
There is nothing to explain. Fuck you, black beetle, cream seats, Beagle, rockin' John Lennon lenses, like to see him spread eagle. Took a bitch to the club and let a party take this table, screaming, everybody's famous. Like clockwork, I blow it all. Some more. Get you somebody big for the boat. Black Beatles got the big belly rolling. She thinks she love me. I think she trolling. That girl is a real copy. All our friends know me. Young bull living like a
Here's the play fake as they set up the throw.
cash, watch
And
it
that's
fall
it.
slowly.
He was looking for his tight end there.
It's always tough for the guys to throw the ball. They think they get the completion. The ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks in and return it, and that's it.
They lose it when the DJ comes to me.
Huddle down for play number 9 on this drive. This is third down and 8.
A rogue hoping on the one with 2 screens. A yellow bitch with green hair, real weirdo. Black man, yellow
He can run for him for the goal line. He loses the
Who
football.
are them just came in through the side.
He's gonna
There's so
score.
much
It's a
money on
flanking
the floor, we
touchdown.
buy school clothes.
A great effort there. Touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead.
Oh, yeah. That's the first time I seen that.
Nick Full for the point after. And he's got it as the lead.
Oh, shit. I like that shit. I gotta say that play, bro. That shit was tight.
Now it's Ryan Suckerborn after the touchdown to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now back out comes the offense. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. Their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. They've got to keep it moving in the right direction.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. And when you're running the football, one thing you don't want to see is a big boy coming up there and swallow you whole in those D tackles and nose tackles.
You know, you're actually counting on your big boys to protect you from it, but on that play, the defensive tackle had the leverage, and he won the battle. No gain, correct?
No gain. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Taylor. They got a man, it's Woods. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. There's Taylor. And his throw here is incomplete. Charles Clay is tight end, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
He shot the ball way up and look at some fun on the big fellow's face because he has an opening over in the corner. Usually he's able to use his body to catch the ball. That's the way about defenders. They will knock it back.
Again, now it's Taylor on 2nd and 10. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That one was knocked away, and I think the defenders going to be a little upset with themselves when they made the play on the football. But that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. When he had someone open, he really wasn't. Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver that no matter what, I'm going to throw it to him. And that was a play made by the defense.
To throw is Taylor. And that one's incomplete as he got bumped as he was throwing it.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. Pressure on the quarterback with contact. That's how you know winning.
Just a 25-yard block, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And it'll be Viking football here as they take possession. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be able to do that once more.
It takes me back to what we saw with the offense earlier. The head coach, they felt pretty good about their game plan. Thought there was some holes in the defense. They exploited them last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They go play action here on 1st down. Incomplete right side, the tight end run. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A minute 57 to go in this 1st half. Back to work in NFL action on EA Sports after this.
line to get past them. Then you throw the ball over their heads, and now there's just two levels left to try and stop. big guys out in front of a guy running with the football.
It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're about the 1. Now they're going to hear timeout called. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. Now it's Ryan's 2nd one after the touchdown to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory. Just a long time you try something. Defensive coordinator came into this game with a plan to get to the quarterback whatever type of pressure is necessary. It's working to perfection for him today. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up the 3rd down. Another timeout called by the Vikings now. That means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Just how much they trust their guys in this situation. They decide to take a shot. Again, we'll see the pace here. And they turn the right side here. And they'll bring it down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 2. It'll be 2nd down. Teams have their marching orders here. We'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Now comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is. Right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Right side here, complete. It's a pickup of 21. And that'll give them a first down.
Partners, a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball.
So the offense has it first and 10.
I'm just sitting in the studio trying to get to you, baby.
And again, this time the tailback. Trying to find a way, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
When you put together a formidable defense, this is exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offensive backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
See, I've been in the studio trying to get to you, baby.
Clay, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up third down.
All they laying versus though I'd rather lay with you, baby. Bro, and panties matching now and told you what kind of lady.
And looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 60
Angel out of heaven's out his God is having me crazy.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that one incomplete.
I'm just sitting in the
That's some
studio
position, but
trying
couldn't
to
hold on, and it brings up fourth down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not thinking behind the offense, unfortunately it ended in a big drop.
for shit with you in this booth. I was blazing. So I'm sitting in the studio
This will be fielded at the 17.
I think you and me can make it. Versus get you naked.
Coming back out.
Never been mistaken. See, I've been caught up in the moment. Till my type and quite tight. When you the nigga owns it. You can twist my weed and hit the yak. I can hype without the hat. Put that pussy in the map. I see quality is the bad girl. I know that she got come without a twin swag girl. You ain't wrong, girl. When that boy, use your thumb, girl. Girl.
Cushion in the game. Check so far.
I'm
Defense
just
shut them
sitting
down.
in
Let's
the
see if the offense gets done.
trying to get to you, baby.
Second down following the run.
But the song's so fucking dope, girl, it's hard not for me, baby. To tell the truth, the shit is you
Now a
in this
shotgun
booth.
snap. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
So I'm sitting
In there
in
to
the
bring him
studio
down for a loss of 7.
That play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Sudden.
Bro, I love your pussy, knowing that you need me, baby.
So 3rd and 15 in an extra defensive package game now.
When I hit that pussy one-on-one on Robin's record,
Throw here on the gun.
put my tongue in different playing, my operator. No matter what, nothing like that, I'm keeping it straight to the point.
In this case, the team was able to come up with the ball.
I'ma put this dick off, side,
And it's fielded at the 34.
I'm just sitting in the studio trying to
48 and a return of 8. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
but the song's so fucking dope, girl, it's hard not for me, baby. To tell the truth, the shit is you in this booth, I was blazing. So I'm sitting in the studio just trying to get to you.
And he's going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Oftentimes when you're not winning in the attack for an offensive line. Maybe they're getting out physical. Spread things out a little bit, make it more of a one-on-one blocking scheme. Then you don't have to win it physically. You just have to win it by position. That may open things up for your running backs.
On second down, here's Taylor. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play. If you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. Here's Taylor. Finds Roberts left side. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll bring up a second down.
If you do man coverage, Brandon, the drag routes are pretty good to run against it because you're running away from people.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They'll come out in the pistol. Now Taylor to throw on second down. Flush to his right. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Sharif Floyd able to run him down for a loss of a yard. Let's see if they can convert here on 3rd and 3. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Taylor now to throw on 3rd down. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the first down.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On second down, Taylor. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now out comes Minnesota. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And his first throw since coming in is incomplete.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Second down following the incompletion. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Over the middle, he's got Treadwell. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Back now in Memphis, Tennessee. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking looking right. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Travis Carey there to make the tackle. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out. It's always a good play when you're able to bat a ball away or down, because if you actually tip it in the air, now the offense is getting a second shot at catching the football, or another receiver may come along and grab it out of the air and turn it into a big play. So if you make a play on the ball, make sure it's knocked away or down. Otherwise, there could be some jeopardy.
14 yards that time for number 14.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark, because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
I've yet to meet a wide receiver who likes to block more than catching the football, but the best ones understand that that's how they'll actually get more passes thrown to them.
And this is caught inside the 5. Give him 30 yards there. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
Here's the option going right. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
Partner, it wasn't that long ago that when I talk with these NFL coaches about different innovations in the college game, you can see their eyes roll and they just shut down right away. Don't bring me that Joe College stuff. Well, guess what? The college game has definitely infiltrated its way into the NFL.
Yeah, and these guys, when you're seeing the option defensively, you got to stick to your assignments. I know that's cliche. They didn't do it there.
And option football means exactly what you just talked about, assignment football for defenders. And that drives them crazy, because you have to think your way through a play as opposed to just reacting and making the play.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there are more people there to get him down.
Trying to go back to Clay that time, and it's 3rd down.
There's so much precision in an offense, especially when you're throwing the ball. And in an out route, plenty of it. How about the quarterback hitting his back foot, ball's out of his hands, receiver making his break, making his cut. He's got to time up perfectly. Not always easy to do.
Just let him a little too much.
Yeah, I remember back in the good old days, I was talking to a quarterback, and he said everything they did was on the count system. So when he took a snap, he counted in his head for certain routes, different time frames for each one, and he knew if the ball wasn't out of his hand at that point, he'd better eat it because the play was dead.
He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills. Now 4th down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And the offense will come back onto the field with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Penalty flag for interference. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Let's go!
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. He'll look to throw. And complete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. The strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
On 3rd and 1, I think everyone in the stadium thought they'd try and run the football there, but they tried to surprise the defense and hit something through the air. Instead, it results in an incompletion.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. He's going to field this at the 4. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And possession will switch here as this offense will come on deep in their own territory. On first down, it's Taylor. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Well, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. 2nd and 10 now, it's Taylor. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well.
else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Back to throw. Caught on the right side by Treadwell. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to break up 4th. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this from 37. And folks, kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
This will be fielded at the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. So 2nd down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on 3rd.
first carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. And some room to maneuver. LaShawn McCoy off to the races. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film. But this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
On third down, here's McCoy. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. One last shot for Taylor. And he's got his man. It's the tight end play. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So for the Vikings, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.